going on, everyone? Once again, thanks for tuning in. You listen to World Combat Sports. This is going to be a short live, man. I had to come on after speaking about something and doing some research. Um, the hottest topic right now is the Kambosos fight and T.O. losing, of course. But this is all um in a huge pool of substance that I was speaking on. I've been speaking on about undisputed at lightweight, right? I just want to bring this to my audience first. I want to bring this to my audience first that I've been saying this, and it wasn't part of my topic early because I was talking about Spence and Terrence Crawford. But I want to show you all something, and I want to know how you all going to run with it because I want these individuals that continue to deny when I say undisputed, but when I'm about to bring you this receipt, what are you going to say about the person that is now making that claim? Okay, let me show you what I'm talking about. George Kambosos, who just finished Teofimo Lopez, him and his team is claiming undisputed. That is his IG, 335K followers. George Ferocious Kambosos Jr. claiming undisputed, y'all. The same shit I've been saying about Vasyl Lomachenko winning the WBC title, vacating it, becoming the franchise title. When I was saying T.O. was the undisputed, now Kambosos is saying the same thing I've been saying that other people don't want to take in consideration. That is his IG. What does that say? Undisputed champion of the world, professional boxer, 20-0, 10 knockouts. George Kambosos is making it perfectly clear that he is the undisputed lightweight champion. I got something else for you. Look at what him and his teams had to say.
Very honest. So let me ask you this, because with his victory over Lomachenko, a lot of people have brought up this argument, a lot of boxing fans, some of which are split. They're saying, like, hey, he's not really undisputed because of the whole Devin Haney situation. When you're coming into the fight, do you see him as a lightweight champion, or do you feel that there is an argument there, a little muddle the water, that's not Teo's fault, it's not Devin Haney's fault, it's the organization's fault, but he can't call himself undisputed?
No, he is the undisputed champion, belt, and when we fight, it'll be for every single belt. Lomachenko had the WBC belt. Obviously, they decided to make a franchise title, which is like a super title, super belt, just like the WBA has. And he moved on to that, obviously, title. He beat the guy who was a WBC champ, Lomachenko. Now, Devin Haney never fought for the title, never won the belt properly. He was an interim champion or a super, whatever he was, a super champion. And all of a sudden, he got an email or Gmail or a Yahoo mail, whatever you want to call it, and he became a world champion. If that was me, I would have said, listen, I'm putting the email in junk, in spam, and I ain't accepting it. I'm sending it back because I like to earn things. And even if I don't, obviously become a world champion and something goes wrong, I'd rather know that I gave my all and no one gave it to me. Devin Haney is parading different. He thinks he's the full champion. He thinks he's the WBC champion. If he wants that false sense, but I bet you when he looks down deep in his eyes and when he looks himself in the mirror, he knows he didn't earn that belt. And a lot of the fans know that he didn't earn that belt. So I look at Lopez as the undisputed champion at the moment.
I mean, what do you got to say about that? Because I've been saying this adamantly and staying true to my word for the longest of time, and now the bandwagon, the fresh bandwagon that everybody's jumping on, the Kambosos bandwagon, they're coming out saying they're undisputed. Baby attire on deck. He said he is delusional like Teofimo Lopez. I'm just saying, this is Team Kambosos saying that they're undisputed. They're saying they're undisputed. I've been saying this for the longest of time. Where I want to see the dang thumbnails. I want to see people go live and check this out. He's basically disclaiming Devin's way that he's picked up the belt, and he's basically saying the same thing I said, that Facile won the W and he became franchise, and Tio swiped up all the belts, so that's why he should be undisputed. The same thing I've been saying. I've been saying this, man. I tell you, say this is what doesn't lie. Compare the belts that Kambosos has, which is only 3 versus Josh Taylor. Josh Taylor, Saul Ever. I mean, you're naming off the undisputed, okay? I mean, we pretty much understand that the franchise have not been inserted into those weight classes. First of all, you know what I'm saying? It's not been inserted to those weight class. You can't just go by and name off every division that doesn't have a franchise belt in it, though. You know what I'm saying? There's no need to name off all those undisputed fighters when they have no connection, no history to the franchise belt. So you all have to get out of the mix of comparing the forebear era, which is absent of a franchise belt, to the divisions in this era that are accompanied with the franchise belt. I'm just telling you off what Team Kambosos said, what they're saying. They're titling undisputed championship of the world. And the WBC, you need to check them too. You need to check the WBC and see if they co-signing this shit. I'm about to check right now. Hold on for a second. I'm about to find something out right now, shawty, for y'all. Hold on one second. I wasn't even gonna come back on here. I had to hold on for a second. They're not up to date yet, so let me go to the next. Hold on for a quick second. I'm still here. Hold up 1 minute. I just want to check something out, shawty. I want to check something out right quick. So that's what it's going to come down to. We have to wait and see if the WBC attempts to say anything about this. But Kambosos is here making a disclaimer to each and every one of you that he is the undisputed champion of the world. So y'all got some explaining to do. Because when WCS said it's not right, I want y'all to be on Kambosos' goddamn tonsils. I want you to goddamn point your finger and be in his tonsils. No. Don't do that. Don't bring that up. Don't do that. I want to hear all the backlash about Kambosos considering, because y'all was jumping on this bandwagon because he defeated Tio. He is claiming he's undisputed. What are you gonna do about it? Haven't I been telling y'all about the language? Now, guess what? You have another person that's using the language. You have another person that's using the language. See, the first person that was able to use that language was Teofimo Lopez. Real talk. That was the first person. Y'all didn't respect that. Now, Kambosos defeated Teofimo Lopez, and he putting on his IG, I'm undisputed. He didn't say unified, undisputed. What are we going to do about it? He beat the man who ducked Haney. WBC is to blame. Got no problems with Kambosos. He's already said he would need to see Haney. No, Mitch. First of all, Mitch is on deck. Salute to you. No, Mitch. You can't goddamn hop on a tricycle and turn that corner, goddamn like you going full speed and shit, and you only going 3 miles per hour. Slow it up. Put that shit in reverse. We're not talking about anyone who ducked Haney. We're talking about what Kambosos is saying on his IG. The man is saying that he is undisputed. Repeat. He said he's undisputed. Who's going to do something about it? You, Mitch. He said he's undisputed, man. All y'all new Kambosos, y'all new free world Kambosos fan. This man is saying he's undisputed champion of the world. Have y'all checked the WBC to see if he's co-signing off on this? Because that'd be wild if all of a sudden the WBC is co-signing off Kambosos being undisputed without recognizing Haney for his belt. If the WBC wants to make the franchise the main belt, they should push for Haney versus Kambosos and dissolve the WBC championship belt for the division after there's a winner. Now, why would they do that, SB? This is only a single division, right? Their franchise belt that has been enacted in other divisions. So why should look? It's pretty much you're cross-threading when you don't have to. He's pretty much made the franchise belt a superior championship strap than the one that Devin Haney has. We already know the backstory to it. You don't have to fight your mandatories. That means it has POWER. It has power. You know what I'm saying? It has power. That belt has seniority. Power. Seniority. So you don't have to fight the lightweight division to get clarity on one belt when this belt is in other positions. You think they're gonna vacate the belt and let Rungfasar have it, and then Juan Estrada, the winner of Rungfasar Chocolatito, they fight each other, and one of them pick up a belt. I mean, they're not going to be having this discussion. The reason why it is being said is the same reason I said it, because Vasily Lomachenko defeated Luke Campbell for the vacant WBC title. He won the WBC. He was the rightful owner of the WBC at the time before he vacated and became the franchise champion. Now, my question to you all, Mitch, okay? If Tio was running around saying he was undisputed, why can't Kambosos? I'm just saying, people saying no, but now you're a new champion. Your new champion didn't beat Vasily Lomachenko. He beat Teofimo Lopez. Took all his belts. And he's saying he's undisputed. I want to see how many people's knocking down Kambosos' door on IG and say, hey, dog, what it is, dude? Man, you're pissing off the people, dude. We just finished this with Tio, and now you pick up the ball, dude, and run with it just like he did. He's not undisputed, dog. You're pissing us off out here. You're pissing us off. Come on, man. You see it as I do right there on his IG. George Ferocious Kambosos is undisputed champion of the world, man. 20-0. Where are all the bell ringers? Where are all the parishioners? bring all the parishioners with their candles and march on George Ferocious Kambosos' IG doorstep. George, we're here to clear something up. Do you truly believe that you're the undisputed and Devin's got the belt and you know what you did with T.O.? That's how it is. Why? Just like I came back and I wasn't going to come back. I'm not going to stay out here long. But I had to fire up another one. I was like, no, hold up. How can you be clarifying yourself as undisputed? Because WCS has been saying this for a while. The Tiafimo was undisputed. And now George Kambosos is basically signifying the same title. Can you miss both Tio and George are delusional? Go back and listen to between Tio and George, and you all never hear the word undisputed. The zone is smart. I mean, they can edit all they want, but I'm saying they're gonna edit this. They're gonna tell Kambosos to take down undisputed on IG. I want somebody to start up a live and request Kambosos to remove undisputed, because when Tio had it, that's all the lives I've seen up here. He's not undisputed, and here's why. Teofimo isn't undisputed, and here's why. Let me explain to you. There's no undisputed, and here's why. Y'all better start getting your damn thumbnails together for George Kambosos. I gave you the thumbprint. I gave you his goddamn IG. Go screen that shit like I did and get some answers. He has put on there undisputed champion of the world. The zone knows that Teofimo and George are not undisputed. I disagree. Because soon as the language begins to remediate itself, you know what I'm saying? They begin to reciprocate that same language, dealing with the franchise belt and being undisputed. It's not going to be any more question. It's not going to be any more question, man. Sir Ken precisely, the zone announcer ever said undisputed, these folks are in another world. It don't matter what the zone says. It don't matter what the zone, because T.O. wasn't signed with the zone. If the zone don't want to recognize that T.O.'s undisputed because they believe their fighter, Devin Haney, is due for an upcoming fight, I guess that's probably respect. They're providing a courtesy for Devin Haney not to identify Teofimo Lopez as undisputed. That makes sense, right? That's easy work, right? That's easy work. Who cares if the zone didn't recognize T.O.? They're never going to recognize T.O. because Devin Haney is their fighter, and they want him to get as much recognition for the WBC title. But why is nobody talking about George Kambosos damn undisputed? The zone would call it for what it is. Man, you're stuck on the zone, man. George can believe what he wants, so can T.O. as well, but the facts are simple. Neither one of them are undisputed. And what you say is just an opinion. But right now, George Kambosos is telling you different there, Attire. NBA. George Kambosos is telling you different. He's putting it up on his IG that he's undisputed. Where's the backlash? Oh, no. Hold on. I know how to fix this. What am I doing? It's still Christmas time too. Wish you a Merry, Merry Christmas. Merry, Merry Christmas. I wish you a Merry, Merry Christmas. Merry, Merry Christmas. Merry, Merry Christmas. I wish you to click on the link and have a Merry, Merry Christmas. Explain. I just want to be explained about George Kambosos having this up on his IG as undisputed champion. Why isn't he standing at his window looking down at the YouTube militia that's throwing eggs at his window and say, "How dare you?" Just when we think we've read the boxing community of Tio and his undisputed hoopla and buffoonery and gibberish, you come along and post on IG, "You're the undisputed champion." How dare you, Ferocious? You must take that down right now or face the consequences. You understand that, Kambosos? We're from the old school, the Western times. We still do hanging, boy. You understand me? We'll get you out that house. Why isn't I'm hearing people talk about Kambosos undisputed? Kambosos put up on his IG, he's undisputed. I want answers. I want answers from all these channels up here that was sitting up here, vilifying T.O., and now they see Kambosos, and they don't want to acknowledge the fact that he has undisputed. Someone, please bring the heat on Kambosos' ass, please. Come on, man, help me out. I got the link in the chat. Come on. Shawty, 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 shawty. Let me hear what you say. Come on, shawty, shawty. Where you at? I want to hear why Kambosos has undisputed champion of the world on his IG. And you know what? Since you see it, what you gonna do about it? The language is changing, Mitch. You might as well just accept it. The language is changing. It doesn't matter what you put in the live chat about what was what T.O. No, we're talking about Kambosos. If Kambosos was listening to y'all say T.O. is not undisputed, right? And then he wins the belts. And the first thing he does when he has a good night of sleep, I'm telling you, that fight with Devin Haney next, he's going to start change his mind. He puts on IG, undisputed champion of the world. Explain that. Kambosos is on record saying T.O. wasn't undisputed due to Haney having WBC world title, though. But no. We're not doing that, Mitch. We're not doing that. Because I don't want to put you on in-house detention. So I'm going to do you a favor. Since you are a loyal listener and a supporter, let me let you listen to this.
So let me ask you this, because with his victory over Lomachenko, a lot of people have brought up this argument, a lot of boxing fans, some of which are split. They're saying, like, hey, he's not really undisputed because of the whole Devin Haney situation. When you're coming into the fight, do you see him as the undisputed lightweight champion, or do you feel that there is an argument there, a little muddle the water, that's not Taylor's fault, it's not Devin Haney's fault, it's the organization's fault, but he can't call himself undisputed?
No, he is the undisputed champion. He has every single belt, and when we fight, it'll be for every single belt. You know, Lomachenko had the WBC belt. Obviously, they decided to make a franchise title, which is like a super title, super belt, just like the WBA has. And he moved on to that, obviously, title. He beat the guy who was a WBC champ, Lomachenko. Now, Devin Haney never won the belt properly. You know, he was an interim champion or a super, whatever he was, a super champion. And all of a sudden, he got an email or Gmail or a Yahoo mail, whatever you want to call it, and he became a world champion. If that was me, I would have said, listen, I'm putting the email in junk, in spam, and I ain't accepting it. I'm sending it back because I like to earn things. And even if I don't, obviously become a world champion and something goes wrong, I'd rather know that I gave my all and no one gave it to me. Now, Devin Haney is parading different. He thinks he's the full champion. He thinks he's the WBC champion. If he wants that false sense, but I bet you when he looks down deep in his eyes and when he looks himself in the mirror, he knows he didn't earn that belt. And a lot of the fans know that he didn't earn that belt. So I look at Lopez as the undisputed world champion at the moment.
Please elaborate that, Mitch, on what you just listened to. He said Radio Raheem chump ass. He's not the only one that said it. He's not the only one that said it there, Mitch. Would you like to elaborate after listening to that audio? Because it is admissible in the WCS adjudication. It's admissible. So it is free for you to provide your arguments, your open arguments. Please feel free to do that. Watch Kambosos posting that he is the undisputed champion. Did you respect what his team said about him beating the man that was the man and all that? Do you have respect for that? Do y'all have respect for that? We need to stop talking about what T.O. did. Yeah, we know T.O. said something about undisputed, but I'm talking about what Kambosos is saying. If Kambosos say T.O. wasn't undisputed, but he's switching up already, y'all. It's a game. He's switching up already. Kambosos initially admitted that he was saying that Teofimo Lopez was not undisputed, but yet since the titles is in his ownership, now he's claiming himself to be undisputed, dog. Very smart of him to do that. It's going to gain him more followers on IG, and it's going to cause people to chime in and say, "Really?" Because I'm posting it on IG. I'm posting on IG, shawty, because I want to get thoughts. I want to get the thoughts, man. Because when I said this is about to blow up, this is about to blow all the way up, shawty. I want to get your thoughts, though. I am posting it to YouTube right now so I can get feedback. Well, that's gone. That's gone. Have Mitch responded yet? Oh, he took it light. He took it light.
He throws punch.
He took it light. Mitch took it light. You must be in the bed chilling, man. You must be taking melatonin pills. You getting ready to go to sleep. He took it light. That's unlike Mitch. The damn just keep it to one liner. He's switching up already. No, man. Let's talk about the undisputed, man. Y'all got y'all newly crowned champion, Kambosos, and he's putting on his IG so everybody, all 335K followers, can see that he's already embracing the title of undisputed champion of the world. The same title I gave Teofimo Lopez. The same title I gave George Kambosos. If the titles transfer from T.O. to George, guess what? I need thumbnails. Thumbnails. I am sequestering thumbnails from at least 15 different channels to speak on George Kambosos' IG. We're going to make this go viral. We're going to make this go viral because I need to know, people, what y'all feel about George Kambosos saying now, him being a different fighter from a different country. He says he's undisputed. What you going to do about it? Because I told you the language is going to change. More people is going to start latching on. When are y'all going to start vilifying? When are y'all going to start chastising? When are y'all going to sit up here and denigrate? When are you going to sit up here and blast George Kambosos the way y'all used to do Teofimo Lopez? Come on, don't be shy. Don't be shy. Come on, man. Continue your garrulous narratives. Speak handily. Come on. You can overextend. You can keep it long-winded, Please, somebody explain to me what you all gonna do about this, because I've been saying this for a while, and people don't understand what change is. So this is one of the parts of change that I was speaking on. Language. Already, Kambosos is basically stapling down the title, undisputed. Where's Mauricio Suleiman with this? Is he gonna make a statement? Is he gonna refute what George Kambosos have up here, or he gonna support it and say he's an undisputed champion? This has nothing to do. I still think he should fight Devin Haney. I'm just saying. Right now, he's saying he's undisputed. Big dog on deck. What's good? Oh, goddamn Jay Ocho. Jay Ocho, I can tell you right now, Jay Ocho does not have warm feelings for Teofimo Lopez. He doesn't. Big dog say salute WCS. Salute to you, my brother. Kambosos said one thing. Now he's saying another thing. That's not what did I say that was going to happen? People jumping on. He's yelling Devin Haney, and all of a sudden he's doing exactly what Tio did to get people to tune in. He's saying he undisputed already. What he's going to switch up next in the upcoming days? That's not only soundbite out there. Note the first time a fighter has said opposite things in a matter of months. These damn Kambosos fans come out the woodwork. He might turn Hollywood. Free Hoover on deck. How you feeling, bro? Damn, he started that TOBS as long as he fight Haney. Hey, man. Hey, man. I know Hoover got something to say about it, Hoover. After an extenuated time of Teofimo Lopez experiencing extremely amount of backlash, right? Through all the vitriol that was attached with it. Tio loses his titles, and then Kambosos, who did not identify. Kambosos is lying already, people. He refused to identify Teofimo Lopez as the undisputed. He refused. This man is switching up. These fighters play us like puppets, dog. They're puppetizing the media. They string us along. They string y'all along, not me. They string y'all along, and they dangle your arms and get you to jump up and down and say, yeah, he beat Tio. And then they come up here and clip them motherfuckers. Yeah, I just want y'all to have a little fun, but guess what? Check my IG. Yeah, I said it. He was saying that Tio wasn't undisputed. Now, George Kambosos, he didn't even allow it to be a week. He didn't even allow himself to get on deck in Vegas. He is putting on his IG that he is undisputed champion of the world, people. George Kambosos has switched up already. What does his bandwagon riding ass friends, his new supporters, got to say about this? He didn't waste no time slicing y'all neck from behind. It is absolutely hilarious. What are you gonna do? I want to hear the same. I want to hear that equal. Please give me that audible that y'all was saying that Tio wasn't undisputed. I want to hear y'all rip into George Kambosos for lying to y'all face, and it's only Monday. Sir Ken, man, talk to me, Sir Ken. Ken, talk to me. Did he not say he was on his way to Vegas to get with Devin Haney to clear up the undisputed talks? Ken, it's quite look, it's quite behind the route he's trying to take to Vegas. He said that too, but we don't know because Spence said he was going to do a lot. He didn't do it. Now Kambosos is flipping the script on his fans. Kambosos didn't even allow 3 moons to set there, Ken. He didn't allow 3 moons to set before he went on here and said, hey, I'm undisputed. He just fought Saturday. It's Monday already. This man is already switched up on y'all. He has undisputed champion of the world. He said, fuck what you think about Tio. I'm going to do the exact same thing. I was just bullshitting. George Kambosos is claiming he's undisputed. They said Haney next. If the fight don't get done, it's on Eddie Hearn. Oh, hell no, Jay Ocho. No. It ain't on Eddie Hearns. No. We're not bringing Eddie into this. We got to hold the fighters accountable. Why is George Kambosos claiming he's undisputed? If y'all, a lot of you all that was out there, that was on T.O.'s damn helmet, that was on his shoulder blade, was on his damn fourth vertebrae. You was stumping this man. You're not undisputed. You're not undisputed. You're not undisputed. But the new George Kambosos fans who defeated the fighter they didn't like, he has on his IG, undisputed champion of the world. Repost. Come on, y'all. Talk to me. Talk to me. I need some answers. I need some answers. People, I need answers. I have posted this on my IG, and I would ask that you all please respond to it on my IG, World Combat Sports. I need your participation. I see Andrew out there all the time. I think I see J8 too, if I'm not mistaken. But tell me something like, we need to get to the bottom of this, man. I know we're not going to be able to do something tonight, but I wanted you all to sleep on it. This was a huge dilemma and misinterpretation by a lot of people when T.O. was saying he was undisputed, because he hasn't fought Devin Haney yet. But yet you get a fighter that didn't respect Teofimo as being undisputed. He was able to win, in exchange, receive every single title T.O. had, including the franchise. He fought Saturday. It haven't even been a smooth 72 strong hours of rest for him to sit back and reflect. This dude comes out on Monday. I need some answers from the scholars, from the WCS scholars, man. I need some answers. Help me out. Help me out. Y'all help me out, because I posted this on IG already. And I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Give it time. Give it time. A lot of people gonna have something to say about it. Kambosos damn sure ain't undisputed. You can't tell that. Come on now, J8. You know, you had a different language when it was T.O. now. You was a bit more disrespectful. Kambosos is the new champion, and you need to give him extremely backside of the iron. You need to place that iron on his back and say, no, you lied. You came off as you was the villain, and you said T.O. is not undisputed. He's hilarious. He's funny. He's delusional. He's not undisputed. He beats him. It's not even 72 warm hours yet to just relax, let the damn swelling go down, drink some wine, reflect, and talk on it. No, they came out immediately and put this shit on IG. Undisputed champion of the world. Kambosos, please explain to me and the people, why do you feel that you undisputed? And why aren't these same fans that was dogging T.O. on live right now? Why aren't you on live blasting Kambosos for being a liar? Kambosos is a liar, dog. He's playing fucking games already. We don't want to hear what T.O. is. This is Kambosos, Mitch. We don't want to hear what T.O. and his pops is. This is about Kambosos and his pops. That's what it is. That Kambosos then talking in that audio. Kambosos hasn't denied or ducked Haney. Why we keep on mentioning Haney like Haney has to do with this fight? You don't even know. You're latching on to what Kambosos said, and he's already being determined. We have found out that he's guilty of not telling the truth, because Kambosos is playing y'all psychologically. He would tell you some shit like, You know, when I was thinking about it, T.O. wasn't undisputed in my eyes. But since I got the belt, I feel like I'm undisputed. Yeah. That's how he's playing y'all psychologically. He say, yeah, I said T.O. wasn't undisputed. But now that I have the belts, I feel undisputed. I am undisputed. And there's nothing else that no one can say to dispute it. Why does freaking Kambosos have that title up there and people are not irate? You think T.O. Sr. would let his son link up with Ismail Salas? T.O. got to tell Pops to fall back. Hey, man, that's up to them. They changed. Believe me. Believe me, I got a bone to pick that team. I have a bone to pick with them. For real. For real, for real. They changed up, man. His pops actually owe me. Tell Boy George, if he really wants to see Undisputed, come to Flint and see what real Undisputed, excuse me, two-time Undisputed looks like. Damn, dog. Dog, I don't even know if I want to even sing that. Come a chameleon. No. Can't go back to that Boy George days. The only way I know that song is that we had 3 channels back then. One was a music channel. The next was a cartoon channel. Culture Club. Thompson Twins. Aerosmith. Motley Crue. God damn. Pat Benatar. Oh my God, man. Y'all some old dudes. Once the fellow sanctioning bodies accept the franchise bullshit as a super title, then maybe Kambosos can be recognized. No, Mitch, I'm telling you, Kambosos has already lied to his fans. Seriously. He got this undisputed up there, man, and he said T.O. wasn't undisputed, bro. He's coming off as a liar, bro. He's coming off as a liar, man. And everybody's jumping on his holy ship. Problem is, people think it's up to the WBC alone. Those other organizations don't give a fuck about their franchise title right now. Man, they do. They're going to end up creating one themselves, right? I'm telling you, man. With the franchise title become more sanctioning fees. Why do you think they're so eager to create a belt periodically? They just have to make sure the belt makes sense. Kambosos is not playing me. I'm gonna feel the same way no matter what a fighter says. WBC fucks shit up, plain and simple. No, Mitch. I want you. You used to say T.O. name. You mentioned it tonight. I want you to goddamn change that T.E.O. to a K.A.M. All right. Schools in section. This is night curriculum. I want you to do some homework. I want you to change the T.E.O., the suffix in the previous champion to the current champion, K.A.M. And when you begin your sentences in criticism of undisputed champion, I want you to always start off with the K.A.M. All right. That's going to better help you when you're talking about the full story on why Kambosos is lying to you to your face. Kambosos is freaking lying. Already. It haven't even been a solid 3 days this dude is lying. And this is your champion? This is your champion? Undisputed lightweight world champion George Ferocious Kambosos Jr., who basically put it out there and stripped the title away from T.O. and say he was not undisputed. But once he get a hold of the jewels, he's trying to convince us that now the jewels are in his possession. He is indeed the undisputed champion of the world. What a change. Wow. This is upsetting. But we're going to talk about this. I want y'all to comment on my IG, man. Come to my IG, World Combat Sports. Comment, subscribe, follow. I'm really going to be, answering. I'm going to answer the comments on IG. On this. I'm going to answer this. I'm going to answer comments on my IG of these individuals that comment on Kambosos' undisputed championship of the world. Ken said lies. Lies. Stop it. Just lies. How dare you speak of these lies? The blasphemy. It's nothing but lies. I am so disappointed in you. Hey, they are disappointing you, Kambosos, because they went through a whirlwind with Teofimo Lopez. When WCS was up here trying to bring them back down, keep them composed and calm. And I was trying to tell them what the the weather is like. Where's the breeze going? The WBC breeze is blowing forward, away from tradition into evolution. I tried to explain to these people that, but they didn't want to listen. So now that my guy, Tio, went into the battlefield, took extensive amount of damage, he's still in the hospital recovering, but yet is without his hardware. So Kambosos coming into this, he just wanted to stir up some support since he's a dang Aussie and say, oh, he's not undisputed. He's not undisputed. People's like, yeah. That's what I'm trying to tell T.O., but T.O. didn't want to listen. Well, guess what? Guess how quickly the blade turned. He is turning and he was twisting that damn blade in y'all back already, saying he's undisputed champion on this IG. And just like Jack Nicholson said, I want answers. You want answers? Yeah, I do. I want answers. Kambosos, give me answers. Give me the motherfucking answers, dog. Because my boy T.O. was up here taking all the backlash. Now Kambosos took 3 full freaking days, and he's up here putting that information up there. Away from tradition and into revolution, says Mauricio Suleiman. We're doing away with tradition and into revolution. Kambosos not playing me. I'm going to feel the same way no matter what a fighter says. WBC fuck shit up, plain and simple. Man, I want y'all to go over here and comment on my IG. And I'm going to respond to the comments too, because this is something serious. Real talk, this is serious. This is absolutely serious, because now we have another situation where integrity has been breached. And when it comes to boxing, right? The only example I can give for integrity is like a wet piece of paper, and you're trying to dump a bowling ball on that motherfucker. That's how I do integrity when it comes to boxing. You have a piece of regular notebook paper, it's soaking wet, and you try to toss a bowling ball on that motherfucker and see if it's gonna hold. That's integrity when it comes to boxing. Oh my God, dog. Man, I'm gonna have to let y'all go. Pardon me, into evolution. Man, I ain't pardoning nobody, dog. Can't say all I have to do is send him a picture of Carissa Shields, T-Rex Shields. He hasn't done half of what my champ has done. Thank you. Hey, I agree with that. The GWOAT is on a whole nother level. But the GWOAT is not saying she doesn't have to put undisputed because she's in the 4 belt. So I'll leave that there, and we should talk about this another day. But know this. It's already picking up. It's already picking up on IG, baby. Yes, sir. Oh, yes, sir. I just need to go on Facebook and share this shit. I need to share it to my page right quick. Yes, sir. We're going to find out. We're going to get to the goddamn, I'm talking about the bottom. The stanky bottom. We're going to get all the way to the bottom of the barrel as to why Kambosos is lying to the people already as a newly crowned world champion. He doesn't care. Kambosos don't give a fuck about his fans, man. He's lying already. Shame on you, Kambosos. Because they haven't even got settled in. They was strapping up to jump on that bandwagon. You know what I'm saying? They was throwing all that, that goddamn tobacco in the back. They was ready to go on a hell of a ride with you there, Kambosos. They was looking to go on a hell of a ride. We bring it into town. Yeah, we have a new friend called George Ferocious Kambosos. Now, he ain't no ordinary fella. I'm telling you, he's a champion. He just won all the belts. He's undisputed. Look at his spurs. That'll tell you the story you ever wanted to hear. The devil came down to Georgia. He was looking for a soul to steal. The devil came down to Georgia. He was looking for a soul to steal. Damn. Dog. Y'all up here tripping, man. Y'all up here straight up set tripping, dog. I'm gonna let y'all sleep on this Kambosos Undisputed. I'm gonna let y'all sleep on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to come up with some feedback. Y'all need to come up with some comments. Y'all need to come up and help me understand how can Tio be in a position where people are just deprecating the shit out of him. Y'all was just screaming. So much hate and discontent for him calling himself undisputed. Look, this man even shared the stage with Canelo Alvarez and took away his shining moment after defeating Caleb Plant, and he had the belts with him. Y'all don't find that kind of funny leading up to this fight, and he lost, but y'all was tearing him apart. But now your newly promoted ruler, you know what I'm saying? Your overseer, George Ferocious Kambosos, is now took out the chessboard. That man has called himself undisputed champion of the world.